Hello there.
I cannot believe I am saying this, but I am already starting to record Better Call Saul Season 4, and I haven't even uploaded Chicanery from Season 3. I haven't even uploaded Season 3, Episode 5 yet. It's all ready to go, but I love recording in advance, but at the same time, I want to slow down a little bit because I love keeping up to date with the comments, and comments tell me things that I've missed, observations, and sort of commentary on the characters and their interactions, because you guys see things I don't see and have had more experience than with the show than me. But it's absolutely unbelievable. I enjoy it nonetheless, and at the same time I'm thinking to myself, I gotta start thinking about the next show I want to do as well. But in the meantime, let's enjoy it while we're here. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shooting a shot, baby. And today we are starting Better Call Saul Season 4 for the first time with Episode 1 titled Smoke. I think I just want to get this one out of the way first and then take a break from recording Better Call Saul for a little bit while I let the uploads roll out for Season 3. But yeah, let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's smash it. Let's go. There we go again with the disclaimer and warning at the beginning of the episode. I didn't find last episode to be that distressing. I have to go back and rewatch the fall. That obviously the slip and fall that happened in the Cinnabon. Oh no, he collapsed. My bad. Because I was like, was it very similar to the fall he did in the episode where he, mimicked the skater guys and fell over the drumstick? And I was just like, no, I remember he collapsed. My bad. The ultrasound.
We three. That's my echo.
Omaha. Okay.
My shadow.
Could I have another look at your driver's license? For some reason, this computer keeps kicking this back. And this is your current address?
Uh-huh.
Can I have your social security number again?
531.
531. That's the Pacific Northwest, right?
Yeah.
I got a cousin who moved to Tacoma. I've never seen this before. Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
It's not all good,
I
man.
typed the letter O instead of a 0. Yeah, it's going through now.
So it's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all okay.
So I can.
Have a good night. I'm sorry for keeping you.
Did she get back the license?
Oh, hold on. Don't forget this.
I was like, what? She didn't get back his license.
Stay warm.
You too. It's a green light.
Yo, this is scary. What the heck?
You know what? I'll just get out here.
Why does that guy look like... He reminds me of Michael Myers. I don't know why. I feel like Michael
Excuse
Myers
me,
is
this
driving the
good.
taxi.
I'll get out here.
Damn. Clearly the individual probably recognized him because of the Albuquerque air freshener, but I guess we're going to see the build-up. Maybe that character that's driving the cab is someone we're going to see along the line. And there's going to be build-up to this moment as to why maybe Saul's a wanted fugitive or wanted man, or why he's, undercover per se, or had a new identity like this. Or what happened after Breaking Bad for him to get to this stage. Neat transition right there, like the fire particles.
Let it go. If it's important, they'll leave a message.
Well, your brother's house is on fire.
You've
So.
reached Kim Wessler. Please leave a message.
Kim. It's Howard. I'm trying to reach Jimmy. If you would please let him know. I really need to talk to him. It's Chuck. Jimmy, go.
So we lost Chuck just like that.
His microwave, his stereo, his lights, dishwasher, all the kitchen stuff. Everything electric is back there. The fireman didn't do that.
Ah.
He did that. I saw him 5 days ago. He was listening to jazz. All the lights worked. He was himself. Something must have happened. Something made him relapse.
Eminem relapse.
Okay. Come on. Let's just go home.
There you go.
So this is it, huh?
Yeah. Looks that way. You take it easy.
Last shift on the
So,
job.
the boss says he's gonna want the windbreaker.
Of course he does.
Really?
Pop.
Yeah.
Make it go.
What's wrong?
Wait, I want to time Kaylee's interaction here. Alright, she appears. Okay, 17:48. Because someone said she only appears for like 56 seconds or something. Like they timed every interaction or every fun thing she does.
Pop.
Yeah.
Make it go.
What's wrong with it?
You're standing on it.
I don't think so.
Look down. You're standing on it.
Yo, she got attitude.
Really?
She got attitude.
5 more minutes, please.
5 more minutes, but that's it.
Hey,
Right?
baby.
How long did she have fun for? How long was she on screen having fun for?
Is that the soaker hose you two made?
Well, yeah. I can pick her up the rest of the week if you want.
The hose that was
You sure
used
about your new
to
job?
I make my own
disable a
house.
truck.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice.
Probably a different hose, but yeah.
Well, since you're offering.
They're good.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, I think it probably was 56 seconds actually. I just want to commentate quickly on that beautiful scene right there in terms of freaking Jimmy and Kim sitting on the park bench, or like the bench chair right there. And no, it was a beautiful medium shot, and it was a long extended take. It didn't cut or anything. It just had everything going on. Jimmy was doing his thing, Kim was doing her thing, and then obviously you had the fire brigade doing their thing in the background. It was a very active scene, but it's got me wondering for the future right there, because you saw Howard's expression right there, and I feel like this moment right here with Chuck taking his own life, it's going to be interesting to see who shoulders the blame more, or who feels more guilty for themselves, because I feel like Jimmy is going to feel very guilty for Chuck's suicide right here because of the insurance thing. Maybe that was the thing that got him to relapse and go into mental turmoil again. But at the same time, I feel like Howard might feel like he is to blame, and he might feel guilty because of the whole retirement thing, and how he sort of said goodbye to one another, that sort of farewell in front of the whole HHM right there. I feel like it's going to be very interesting to see who shoulders the blame more, and if those two interact with each other, and if Jimmy does find out what happened with the whole retirement scenario and how he reacts to that. It's going to be interesting to see the future of this whole thing right there. How Jimmy's going to respond to it, how guilty is he going to feel, and how Howard's going to respond to it. So I'm very interested to see the direction they take with that. But there's a lot of factors that play into Chuck's death, but at the same time, it could be... It's like a situation of Breaking Bad. Remember, like with Breaking Bad, we always talked about in the comment section as well, like collateral damage and like the domino effect, like characters doing certain things that led to bigger events in the future. For instance, like Walt tipping over Jane and failing to put her back in the recovery position, and then that led to her father's sort of mental distress, and that caused him to sort of have that sort of mental relapse at work, and then that caused the whole plane accident. Like, it could be a situation of this. Like, it's crazy. Like, the domino effect could be so present in this show as well. Like, we could take it back so many occasions as well. Shout out Lydia. Oh, Isotopes is the Albuquerque team that we saw in the air freshener. The Albuquerque Isotopes. Okay. At the taxi in the beginning.
Yes. Las Cruces for Madrigal Intramodal. M-A-D-R-I.
Mike's not convinced yet.
Of Ruth and Willard McGill, Charles was born and raised in Cicero, Illinois, outside Chicago. Charles graduated valedictorian from Francis Xavier High School at the age of 14, making him the youngest graduate in the history of that school. In his undergraduate years at the University of Pennsylvania, Charles led the debate team to national championship 3 years running and won the Larkin Prize. After clerking at both the Delaware Court of Chancery and United States Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit, Charles joined George Hamlin's solo practice on Central Avenue in downtown Albuquerque. Over the course of 23 years, the two men built what became known as Hamlin McGill into a nationally recognized firm. Charles made his mark in many areas of the law. Early in his career, he excelled in criminal law. No matter the case, Charles was known for his precise, clear arguments and his profound devotion to the highest ideals of the law. Charles was also active in the community, championing education for the underserved. He was on the boards of many
I was about to say,
charities and
is he going to let him ramble on?
the Native Peoples Education Council. Charles is Jimmy.
It's me, Howard. Sounds good.
Oh. Jimmy's okay with it?
He likes it. Howard, you should go ahead with it.
Well, all right. Thank him for me, will you? And if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, I will.
See you Sunday.
Yeah, see you Sunday.
I wonder what's going to happen now with Chuck's entire estate and what he has, or the assets he have. Obviously, I think Jimmy's the last living relative, the last any family they know. So he's probably going to get all of it, unless they have long-distance cousins or brothers-in-laws or whatever that want to challenge the will, or if he had a will, or want to challenge the estate or challenge their claim or their entitlement. So it's going to be interesting to see. I hope they cover the topic of Chuck's will, if he did have one, because it's very interesting, because I did the topic just this semester at uni, and it can get ugly. It can get ugly real fast, especially with wills and estates and those entitled to make a claim to the estate. Like, the will is there, but in the end of the day, if you want to challenge it and you're a person under the Succession Act in New South Wales, if you're a person recognized under the Succession Act, you can challenge that thing. If you have a valid claim, you can do all you want. No matter what you put in the will, no matter what clauses you put to try and scare people off, they can still contest it. And yeah, I wonder if that's going to be brought up, and if it will have maybe any sort of interesting. I wonder if it's gonna, enable the show to introduce potentially new characters, extended family of the McGills, that potentially want to come into the fray or might attend the funeral. So it's gonna be interesting because I feel like now that Chuck's gone, although he might maybe appear in a couple flashbacks, or if they do decide to do a couple flashbacks, he might appear in them. It leaves room maybe for an introduction of a new character or time spent with another character in the show that maybe had less screen time. Nacho, please. But yeah, gonna be interested to see if they bring up the concept of the will, his estate, and his payout from HH&M as well. One. Wait, yeah, 1-1. Alcohol is not the answer, but for these two, it is at the moment. Oh, the dissolve. Yeah, nice. The fade. Oh, Jimmy's still... And the bottle's empty as well. Yeah. They went shot for shot and Jimmy was still unfazed.
And was he taking any medications?
He took these.
Come on. I need this interaction.
We're headed to Lovelace.
Come on, please. Please, don't cut away. I need this one-on-one, please. Somebody speak! Let's see if he's accurate with this one.
Juan Bolsa wants to see you.
Now you can't hide the sweat. Dude, that's not a good snap. Like that's see your teacher, or that's like going to the principal office snap right there.
A ti te conozco. Pero a ti no. Es el compadre de Tuco. Es buena onda. El compadre de Tuco.
Ignacio.
Las colectas continúan igual. El recuento debe ser exacto. Si alguien cruza una línea, ustedes los paran. Tienen una entrega mañana por la noche. La recogen, la empaquetan, la distribuyen. Todo como lo han hecho antes. ¿Me entienden?
Entiende. Yeah. I know that from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Si hacen esto correctamente, las cosas podrían ir muy bien para ustedes.
I'm watching Gus in the background. The way he's looking at Nacho, man.
Alguien se moverá contra los Salamancas. Lo que trae la guerra. Lo que trae el caos.
Someone gonna seize to take that opportunity.
Lo que trae la DEA.
Whoa.
Lo que trae el caos. Lo que trae la DEA.
DEA, Hank, Gomi, possibly? It's funny how this, like, the same time the legal world of this show loses someone, also the cartel world loses someone. Like, not obviously officially, because we know what happens to Tio, but we know that Hector Salamanca has had a stroke. He's going to be out for a while. So at the same time, the legal world loses someone. in Chuck, the cartel world also loses someone in this show in Hector for a while, or I have no idea how long, but and it's gonna have disastrous ramifications, I feel like, for both sides. In the like with the characters, they're gonna need to adjust, and new things are gonna be put into plan. But what Gus is teasing here is much more interesting, I feel like, with the whole cartel war and someone else coming to move in and take the Salamanca's place and their territory, which makes me think, like I was saying before, potentially the introduction of new characters or a character or another villain that Gus is gonna have to take out, or something. You never know, because we know in the end of the day, Gus wants to take over everything. Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, Gus had. Yeah, he knew here. Oh, also the. What's it called? The fuel cap. But Mike already checked that, but it's a different car.
There. Loop it around the big gear. And then. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
The happiest kid alive.
And.
Thanks, Dad.
Make sure Mom knows where you are.
Okay, that one fits. That one fits in the cup holder. I swear, someone's in the back of the car.
Mr. Eglin, know I'm going to be late this morning? I might miss the staff meeting.
Or if the car blows up.
No, car trouble. It's probably just a dead battery.
Oh. He does look like Barry. What's up, bro? Morning.
Care how fast you are. Muhammad Ali hits you, you're going down. That's a fact.
If he hits you, Bruce Lee, he knows the anatomy. He's got the moves. He's gonna find an opening.
Without power, the opening doesn't mean squat. How much does he weigh?
I don't know. Maybe $130.
Ali was the heavyweight champ. He's got at least 100 pounds on Lee.
Bruce feints for Ali's head, but he goes low and he sweeps him to the deck. Ali goes down hard. It's all over.
Do you have a gun?
I'm sorry?
Does Bruce Lee have a gun? Because if he doesn't, it's Ali in 3 minutes or less.
See? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, hold up. Wait. Did you sign Tina's birthday card?
No.
That's how big the company is.
Not at all.
Way out of line on this, I'm telling you.
All I'm saying is if Lee tried to sweep Ali's legs, he'll just sidestep.
Ali was fast for his size, yes. But if he gets hit with a low kick, he's not gonna know what to do.
Oh, I know what he'll do. He'll do just fine.
You're nuts.
Barry.
Thanks.
Yeah?
Look, Bruce was a brawler, okay? He gets in quick.
That's actually the scenarios they put Mike in this show are unintentionally funny. I swear, like the Handyman magazine, the handyman at Chuck's house fixing the door, like the community service with the concrete, like this, right in the buggy. Man just blends in. He's just vibing. He Tokyo drifting through a freaking warehouse. I guess at the same time, he's gonna go back to Lydia and say, your security is shocking. So he can probably offer something. He goes, listen, I just went through all your warehouses with ease. I took someone's tag. Your security is actually shocking. So I feel like he's gonna go back to her and give her a wake-up call, because they're such a big German company. And obviously, he gets the sense that Lydia's dealing with more bigger clients. Like, yo, look at me. Your people working at the place are having conversations, not knowing or being aware that I'm just strolling here, carefree. At the same time, it's a comedic security check. Nah, this is hilarious. He has that aura about him where he just looks so disinterested. Or uninterested, sorry. That it's just hilarious. I'm actually just... It's such a change in tone from all the seriousness we've had this episode thus far. Especially with the whole Nacho situation, him potentially being in danger, or Gus seeing him as an asset. And then we have this sort of whole sequence right here. Because he is hired as a security individual, technically. On the books.
Team leader.
Yes, sir. Oh, we don't usually...
Stop what you're doing. You go to the equipment room, you get lift belts and gloves. You use them. Rules are rules, got me?
Sure.
On the double.
I thought he said sir for a sec.
Hey, hold up! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Drive by. Nah, man, I can't hold in my laughter. I'm serious. Nah.
Excuse me.
Nah, man.
I think this belongs to you.
God. Thank you. Where did you find it?
I need to talk to your manager. I waltz through security with someone else's ID. Nobody gives me a second look. I find access doors left unlocked or propped open, passwords written on Post-it notes. Warehouse workers are using pen and paper instead of electronic inventory devices, which leaves you wide open to pilfering. You got duplicate routing numbers on cargo, surveillance camera blind spots on the north and the east side of the floor, inventory documents that are going into the trash instead of being shredded, not to mention loading equipment being driven at unsafe speeds and crews disregarding safe...
Hold on. Who are you exactly?
Trout, security consultant.
He is in the books.
Well, all due respect, I don't know anything about a security consultant.
He's on the
You
books.
wouldn't, would you? Maybe you best call corporate. Try Lydia Rodart Quayle.
That's great. I love that. Okay. Alright, I can't laugh because they're at a funeral scene. Really? Is the show gonna do me like that? We're gonna have like a whole comedic sequence. I'm gonna cut to the funeral scene while I'm happy and just enjoying how Mike just nitpicked and literally destroyed all of Madrigal's security at one of the warehouses as well, like one of the places. I thought he was going to go straight to Lydia, but he spoke to the manager. The manager's going to contact Lydia, and hopefully Lydia finds out that it was Mike, because he's technically on the books as a security consultant. It was so good. Oh, man, it's so good. Okay. Okay.
Appreciate that. Hey, he was a hell of a lawyer. Yes, he was. I'm sorry for your loss. Thanks, Brian.
He knows all the people, because he worked at H&M for so long.
Jimmy. I'm so sorry. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
I wonder, Jimmy's got to speak, right? Oh, Rebecca could potentially make a claim as well to the estate. I know she's hella distressed at the moment, but as the former wife, my bad, I forgot about her. Earlier on, sorry. It's crazy because wasn't one of the last things Chuck said to Jimmy about like, oh, I forgot what he said, something along the lines like, I've never thought, you've never meant anything, you've never meant that much to me, or something along the lines like that.
I think I owe you the truth about Chuck.
Here we go.
Those lanterns. He was living in that house without electricity for the better part of 2 years. He knew how to use those lanterns. He was careful. I saw it. I know you did too. There was never a problem. I know it's a terrible thing to... I don't think what happened was an accident. He took more of an interest in the firm. He came to work. We could leave the lights on. He was improving until the thing with the insurance. So it wasn't the bar hearing.
The insurance?
It was a ridiculous thing. I should have just let it go. I mean, God knows he's done enough for me. But he kept pushing, and I got my back up.
What about the insurance?
You wanted to sue.
Our malpractice insurance. They found out about Chuck's condition and raised our rates. Chuck went ballistic. He wanted to go to war. I drew a line. He wouldn't back down. So I forced him out. It never occurred to me that I could hurt him. He always seemed so strong. But he wasn't.
See, I feel like in that situation, but like...
I think he did what he did because of me.
Nah, man.
Well, Howard, I guess that's your cross to bear.
We're not gonna comfort Howard or anything. We're just gonna say that, wow, that's on you, basically. See, and that smile returns.
Look at her go. So I'm gonna make some coffee. Anybody want some?
No, that's wrong. Wait. See, you as soon as sort of that burden was shifted from Jimmy and he found out that sort of Howard had something to do with it as well, or had some sort of influence in what happened to Chuck, the whole blame that he was putting himself on because of the whole insurance thing and the trial basically went away like that in an instant. You saw how his upbeat demeanor returned. He was mute the entire episode, obviously a couple lines here and there and whispers like saying thank you to people, but that's common courtesy. But you saw he became mute, he became reserved, he went in his shell, and then all of a sudden, because Howard said what he said, he basically crawled out of his shell out of nowhere at the end there. And I feel like that's savage from Jimmy. That's completely wrong. Like, I feel bad for Howard as well, because like, I feel like Howard was acting in the best interest of the firm. Like, you don't want to go to war with the insurance company because the firm already doesn't have as much money as it does. Like, they were talking about financial issues, the insurance premiums going up. That's going to be that's going to be freaking bad as well. He could have handled the situation with Chuck a bit better as well. Maybe could have talked it down instead of straight away going to the retirement sort of thing. I feel like a lot of people are to blame. There's no one outright wrong and no one outright right, in my opinion. But I feel like Jimmy in that scenario right there, that is completely savage. I do not agree with him. Like, yeah, it's probably going to be entertaining to see his upbeat demeanor return. But it's crazy how sort of once you see that all the blame from his brother's death shifted from him, you saw this upbeat Jimmy return. Like, he returned basically, and it was sort of like a second coming right there. And even Kim saw the drastic change right there and observed it, and Howard was just left there shell shocked. And I think it says a lot about Jimmy as well. Maybe Chuck was right as well. Like, Chuck is hella right about Jimmy. He knows his brother. But I don't completely agree with Jimmy right there. Hopefully, like, I feel like that's completely savage. Like, that's your cross to bear. Like, oh, okay. It was all you, actually. I had nothing to do with it. There you go. It was nothing to do. Even Kim was feeling guilty, man. Like, even Kim was feeling guilty about what they did to a person with mental illness after the trial. Like, what the heck? Like, I feel like Kim feels some sort of guilt as well. And Jimmy's like, no, that's it. It's done. That's all I needed to hear that. And that's all, you know, that basically was all he needed to return back to normal Jimmy. You saw him approach the fish, which was similar to it was a neat callback to the beginning of the episode as well. I like that in terms of the writing style and sort of not only in writing as well, but showing it in sort of the same cinematography, and sort of having that callback to the beginning of the episode with him feeding the fish in that early montage in the morning, and having that sort of same facial expression and that same sort of smile with him feeding the fish at the end as well. And I want to go see here if it is the same sort of expression quickly. 1 second. Yeah, it is sort of like the same smile and same facial expression and mannerisms right there. And there you go. That was actually a fantastic opener to season 4, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. As always, been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.